Yer. Top of the moonski, top of the moonski. Thank you, Lord, for waking up today, waking us up today to continue our goals and our dreams. It is Monday, fun day. I know we traders, we love Mondays. I used to hate Mondays and love Fridays, but now it's the opposite. But anyways, hopefully y'all ready for a new week. Alright, new schedule is up, everything is up. Alright. Remember, I'm not going to be going live on, checking the schedule, on Wednesday. Is it? Yeah, Wednesday. We have news at 2 p.m. So, which is FOMC. So we ain't trading those. That's our rules. We keep that at that way. FOMC, NFP day. We don't touch the market. All right. I'm just gonna let you guys know that I am not gonna be trading today. It is a trading day, but even although there's no news, this is one thing that I wanted today to have news, but we didn't. Well, we do have news, but it's like yellow folders and stuff like that. I like to look at orange or yellow folder. That's about it. So I'm gonna take advantage today, and I'm gonna dial in, and I'm gonna explain why on a day like this I don't trade using the 930 opening range gap, along with the hourly, which is where I like to focus on to look for a bias for that hour or extended time, right? So it's gonna be perfect for that. As always, let me take a little sip of my coffee. Hopefully you're doing a great day, having a great day, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time you're watching it. As you can see, I'm a little hype. I did get a new Bible today, but it's the men study Bible. I already had the King James, but it was a little bit of next advanced. So we got the men's Bible, so it's more and more better to read. So I'm excited to read that and dive that in. But without further ado, let me take a little sip of my coffee. Oh, that joint is hot. Oh, see, I almost cursed. Anyways, let's get into the video. As y'all can see, we have ES on our left side and NQ on our right side. Before we even dive into that trading session, we're gonna go ahead and dive into our regular trading session, which is clicking all the way down to your right side and clicking regular trading hours, which is how you'll be able to see your 930 opening range gap. As you guys can see, we don't have a gap, so as our rules, and I do have a picture on all my diagrams where you guys can see it literally when I do trade, when I don't trade, what I do when I see these patterns, right? Because again, it's all repetitive. So as you guys can see, we have no gap, right? So we have again on this one is switched, so we have NQ on our left and ES on our right. Looking at it from the 5-minute time frame, right, we do see that this right here candle is the close of Friday PM, and this is the open right here is the new candle right here. Right here is the new candle. All right, so there's no range, right? So again, the reason I'm leaving this to not trade is because a few things that I'm gonna be diving in, right? Again, there's no gap, right? And usually on a day that is no news, I like it to be gap, so it could build some sort of momentum in terms of having liquidity being formed. So we don't have that. So again, this is going to be good use for practice. I can better myself and better my our model, right? Just polish it, make it better, but not abandon it. All right, so I have a few things to mark up, right? So let's dive in. I know I already discussed this on my weekly, but I didn't really do it too much in depth because I woke up out of it, but no excuse. All right, so I did mention whenever this wants to load up, because you guys can see what's going on. All right, there you go. I did mention that For the weekly, we had a new week. We had a weekly inverted FUG, which is right here. This one, right? It was created after Monday of, I'll say, like 2 weeks ago, right? And then on the new week of April, so the 31st of March, going into the new month of April, right? We had this rejection to the downside. Now we have this new candle for the week, right? So currently, I did mention that I would love to see a retracement higher. I do like, this nice candle, at least to balance it out. But we also gotta dive into that candle to see what is balanced and what is imbalanced, because this could be shown as a regular, nice bearish, candle. But then when we dive in, price already filled in that area and that gap, so I did also mention that if you are going to go lower, you want to see rapid response, right? Because there's not really much lower to go ahead and push to, or run to, such as inefficiency or liquidity. So yes, we could build and formed, but I want to see it done, in a not in a choppy way, but in a nice extended aggressive way, so that we could use that as liquidity to either trade higher or lower, etc, etc. So daily, whenever this wants to load up, bro. Anyways, for our daily, right, we do have a inside. Okay, real quick, I didn't explain for ES, so I'll dive in for NQ. But for ES, we do have a new week opening gap, which is this one right here that I'm looking at, which was created on the first week of March 30, of going into the new month of April, right? You guys can see this close, candle down below, so it created a new week opening gap. So for this one, I would like to see a retracement into this daily that we just seen. All right, whenever it wants to load, because my internet today is very slow. Oh, bars. So we have this new daily SIBI and also a daily volume and balance all in one. You guys can see. Let me move this. You guys can see. Boom. All right. So we have that. So I would like to see if this is the reason I don't mind seeing a retracement. This, if not to that, but at least close to it. Before we reach that, we do have a hourly and other PDRAs, inefficiencies and liquidity that we need to run through. So before we even get there, so it's gonna be levels to it. Same thing here for NQ, although the daily SIBI, sell sign efficiency, buy sign balance, and volume and balance, same thing. It is created below this weekly inverted FUG, so I will be okay not seeing price run all the way into there. Can it do it? Yes, it can. What I want to see it do it? Not really. But again, we trade what the market give us, right? So we can't really tell the market what to do. We just go ahead, have two sides of the market, so that we could be able to, efficiently adjust to it, right? For some reason, I thought I had both of these lined up, but I guess not. So I ain't gonna bother. I'm just gonna leave it just like this. Okay, now we in the hourly, right? So we have a new week opening gap. So the new week opening gap is formed Friday, close of previous week, and Sunday for the new week, right? So as soon as Friday at 4:10, is it 4:10 or 4? Yeah, 4 p.m. Excuse me, and it's gonna be Sunday at 6. So that is when a new week opening gap is formed. When do I use that? When there's no news, right? There's no news, or we don't really see much of liquidity being formed. These are the only time I use them. So for today, since there's not really much occurring, right, I'm not really doing much. So yeah. So currently right now, what we have going on is that we already traded below this new this hourly candle, busy, and same thing here. We have a small one in here. We are respecting this hourly, this 1 hour CB in here and volume imbalance, as well as a new week opening gap. You guys can see it. We are trading in. So again, hang on, a little sip of more coffee. So I'm taking today perfectly again, so y'all can just polish it and see it, you know, see this, you know, play out. But whatever it is, whatever. I don't know what I said. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and make a few highlights. All right. What time is it? We got 16 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and place this one here. I'm just gonna place that as 1 hour because it might close to and through it, and below it might not. Who knows? 748 and a quarter, and behind 96 flat. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go ahead and drag this over here. I'm gonna do it. I do want to put it here, but no, it's okay. Mind if I, yeah, because this is a very small, small one, but we can still put it. Because even if it's trade below it, that means that this oh man, I'm sorry, yeah, please, I'm hoping that you're not here with the what is going on in the background. But yeah, you can see that. Honestly, I'm gonna mute you guys for a little bit, bro, because bro, this, okay, I don't criticize, bro, so let me just mute you guys for a little bit, and I'll be out. Like I said, I'll be right back. All right, so now that is gone, trust me, y'all would now like to hear what was going on in the background. Y'all probably would have thrown it up. All right, so you guys see me here putting the sell side. All right, because this is the current leg that we are trading in, which is basically this high to this low right here, and then we also marked up this 1 hour SIBI, basic buy sign efficiency, sell sign balance inside an inverted, right, 1 hour, right, FUG, right. So we have that marked up. Ooh, come on now, internet, don't do that right now. And then I did the same thing for NQ, but we don't really have a 1 hour inverted. Well, we do, but it's really small, so I'm not gonna mark that up. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark up the new week, the new this 1 hour buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance, and this sell side. Even though they almost basically equal, if you really look at it, right? Almost, right? So it'll be erased to equal lows. So we can see the reaction that we are currently getting from it. Again, so currently right now, since we have no news, I wouldn't mind seeing a nice retracement to these high and into these new week, inside of the new week opening gap. If price is going to go and continue going higher, once she gets into this, you know, range right here, I need to see aggressive displacement. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I mean. Otherwise, it's gonna cause a lot of back and forth, right? So you guys are gonna see a lot of multiple short-term high, and whenever you see that, you want to see price not just take one high, like right here, you guys can see, not just take one, but you know, take as multiple, you know, as it can. So if we have like a nice candle, you know, that just takes out multiple, that'll be great, rather than just, you know, each high getting, you know, traded to and then retrace back, and then doing the same thing, getting traded and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because like I said, when you're a beginner, it's gonna be more of a, like, you're gonna panic, right? A lot. Are you gonna panic? Again, even I sometimes, I'll be like, oh no, I ain't trying to be in that. So this would be basically a high resistance you know, setup, you know, or I'll say range right here, because again, everything is just filled up with sell side and buy side. So this is the reason why I want to see if price do get traded, you know, to these highs and further up higher. I want to see it done so aggressively. Now we do have a 15-minute here that I would like to, you know, be used as, you know, as a retracement if it does, you know, do and trade to this high and then come back. But from here, you know, I would love to see it, you know, a nice aggression to the upside, because again, overall, you want to see price into this daily right here, right? So yeah, because honestly, like, if she does trades all the way up to here, I would like to see, you know, being done so, and like leaving, you know, a nice, you know, dealing range, nice low resistant dealing range. So if she does want to come back, you know, retrace, then she would do it, you know, smoothly, right? Rather than, you know, in a high resistance trade, and she's gonna be having to go through a lot of barriers, and yeah, we don't want that. So we do have the same thing here. You can see a lot of sideways chop, right? But inside this hourly, I believe this is what I was looking. Yes, it was, and for some reason we had it marked up in the 15 minutes below. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, because I know I marked that. I'm like, yo, I know I marked that. It's so weird. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so we have that marked up, and inside this 1 hour, if she does get traded to it, we do have some nice imbalance and efficiency that I would love to get. I would like to see price, you know, trade to, which is this here, this 15 and this 15, and the 5-minute. It's a few multiple subbies. Go ahead and show y'all rather than just tell y'all. All right, there you go. So this is what I mean by a nice, you know, like a low resistant, you know, range, like a daily range, rather than this, which is gonna have to do a lot, right? And that's the reason why I want to see price, you know, get traded to these highs aggressively, rather than just wicks. Okay, I'm hearing noise, bro. All right. Go ahead and, all right, so we just into 950, which is the micro, so 950 to 1010. So let's see what we're gonna be having. Also, for the first move that occurred, that took place after midnight, was a sweep on midnight, you know, lows. So these sell stops down here. Same thing for ES. Go ahead whenever it wants to load, because my internet today is not the best, but we are gonna work with it. Okay. There we go. you guys can see it. You sell stop right here at 12 a.m. I do those scoops, and then it basically displays on higher, right? And this is the reaction that we are currently getting from. So pretty dope, pretty dope, pretty dope, pretty dope, pretty dope. Currently, we are also respecting these right here, these buy sign efficiency, sell sign balance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put these highs right here. I'm gonna turn this blue. I ain't gonna lie too, I was looking into, actually no, let me just keep that on the low. I will go ahead and discuss that once it's finalized. But yeah. But I am currently creating a that's not what I want to talk about yet right now, but I am it's not what I was gonna talk about, but I am creating a website where, you know, it's easy to find, you know, my stuff, because I do want to create you know, like a free course, right? It's not nothing crazy, but a free course where I just go ahead and show, you know, me back testing, you know, my charts and how I go about, you know, looking for setups, what I like to see, what I don't like to see. So that is coming this year. I'm currently working on it, so patient on that because it's gonna be coming very soon. Let me want to show that. Oh, brother, there we go. Are these the same highs? 40, 50. Not really. All right, so we have this marked up as well. But yeah, I am creating a website currently right now, so be patient on now because I'm working on it every single day. All right, you guys can see the reaction that we are getting currently, which is pretty dope. And my internet is very ass today, bro. Even though it's not, it's showing that it's good. I guess I got so many things open. It's what it is. All right, so this is good right here. This is good. This is good. All right, you guys can see what's going on. We have this 940 taking out these lows down in here. Same thing, 940 taking out these lows. We got like 5 more minutes before we enter we enter 10 a.m. And also, I mean, I seen that we have FOMC today at 10 a.m. I mean 10:30. So that's the reason why I'm staying out as well, because I just want to, you know, see, because I know sometimes we do have FOMC, but like in yellow folder, and I won't even see it. So it's a perfect, you know, time for me to also see how it reacts. Currently, we're still pushing up higher. We do have these buys up here. Same thing as well for NQ. Again, I don't have my trader bot open because I'm not trading today. It is what it is. It's good to have rules, bro. I'm telling you. Just have rules, bro. It's not that hard. Once you have rules, you're able to not be in the market every single day because you don't want to be in the market every single day at all. All right, so what I'm gonna mark up real quick is this last 5-minute SIBI. All right, It's the last one of this current inside range that we're trading in. If that gets taken out and we get a retracement back in it, we definitely gonna take out these buys. Like we have some nice equal highs up here too. So what is the low? 6.25. Got that. 93.50. But ESB on some like perfection. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the same, but you guys can see already that we already had traded already to and through for NQ, but we still gonna mark it up. What is the low? 150.75. And then what is the high? 131. Alright, we just basically ran into these area in here. This is what I was talking about. In range area like this, you know, seeing price, you know, do it aggressively rather than just dwelling. And we are coming back into this new week opening gap. And this high in here, all right? There she goes. It's about to be 9. It's about to be 10 a.m., excuse me. And we just traded almost 2 and 3 and above for these 5 minutes. I'm looking back in here just to see. We do have more room to, you know, come up and fill up these area in here. This new week opening gap. Again, a new week opening gap, I use it multiple times. So once it's filled, I still use it. At least that's how my mentor taught me. ICT. Shout out to him. All right, so we just took out these highs. Go ahead and show you guys. Whenever it wants to load up, okay, this is loading up. All right, so we did take out these highs, but we did close above it, above the buy side, and we closed above these 5 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and mark them. There you go. Look at that, aggressive, like basically was talking about, being aggressive, agresivo. And I believe we did retrace into this area here, so that would have been quite a good you know, look at that, right at 10 we came into it, so it would have been a nice area to take a setup on ES to go ahead and run for these buy side. Further away from these 5 minute. Again, we do have room up, you know, all the way up here to run up, so if she does want to do that. All right, we are retracing back into these 5 minute inverted FEG, and we do have a 1 minute in here, 1 minute busy. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fibonacci here. I use the Fibonacci on the smaller intervals. I like to do a body to the body of the candles. On the higher time frame, I use the wicks. Gonna go ahead and just mark up these right here. What time is this? 9:58. Will I respect it? I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly, you know, why I just stay put on days like this. I like immediate reaction, not back and forth. All right, so we just died below these 50%, and honestly, I prefer not to see her come all the way back down. But if she does, again, we could be using this 1 hour, you know, as price being below it, and then on like the 5 minutes, seeing we could build some inefficiency, you know, below to see her possibly continue lower into these lows. I mean, into these inefficiency here, all right, and then maybe sell side. So keep that in mind, bro. My internet is, I don't like how she's acting, bro. It's so slow today, bro. Oh, I'm bugging. We do have some nice, a nice gap, bro. What am I doing? I'm out here thinking we got no gap. And we do have a gap. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy. We do. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Let me go ahead and open up my trader bot. Wow, I'm out here thinking that we don't. Either way, we still gonna be patient. All right, so we do have. I just had it. The way I had it was like this. I'm bugging, yo. We do have. Look. So we actually got into discount, bro. Excuse me, my bad, bro. I'm out here thinking that we didn't, but now we see it. Oh, bro, we going crazy. Okay, so. All right, let's see what we have going on so far. I don't see anything anyways. So that's funny. That is funny. All right, so you guys can see we did gap into discount, bro. I might think we had no gap, and we did. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because let me see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hold up. I really don't. But I'll leave it just until it's finalized. Okay. Let's see what's going on. You have a nice area in here, 2 minute, which she left already, so I'm not gonna go ahead and chase that because NQ has a crazy spread, bro, and we don't want to be in that. Look at that retracement that it gave. Yeah, you see how she's moving today? We trying to make sure that we don't jump the gun, bro. Did we close it already? Yes, we did. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Got a nice 2 minute here, so I'll go ahead and mark that. Running into premium. Nice little, bounce off. In 2 minutes. Just enough to pay the bills, right? All right, so currently we did open in discount. For some reason I thought we had no gap at all. I just had my chart low, a little bit lower, but it's alright, it happens. How we doing in the 5 minute? Bro, what is going on today? It's just been so slow today with my internet. What's up with this? Oh man. All right, so we are back in this 5 minute, and I am looking at this 5 minute currently as well, seeing if she wants to go ahead and trade to that. We do have this one as well in here, so we are making, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that up. Internet, bro. Patiently still waiting. Waiting to see like something aggressively displaced. I am looking at this 5 minute in here. 5 minute busy. If she does wants to go back into it. Currently, we are below our new week opening gap. I want to see if ES could take out these buy side, and we could have another run into, you know, up higher into a new week opening gap for NQ. You guys can see we are pushing a bit lower. Who knows? Maybe seeing if she does wants to make a dip into this 5 minute. I'm trying, bro. This internet's not the greatest right now. Alright, we're getting a little expansion higher. And we are about to reach this buy side ES. Nice calm from here. This 2 minute, you know. A nice run, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at this. Nice. This is an aggressive look at that. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, look at that, brother. I mean, listen, she did what she had to do, right? She's continuing. Look at her. Nice. Alright, so now we on premium for both of them. Wow, that's a nice rejection. Alright, it's a nice one. She didn't get one afterwards. She got that. So let's see. So it's a nice move. Okay, so now we are reaching the area I spoke about, that if we are gonna go any higher, I want to see some sort of aggression. I want to see some aggression through that. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the 15 because I know we had something in the 15 that we spoke about. There she goes, right here. What is the low? 152.75. $16.50. $22.75. $70. She don't play no game today. Mine is really slow today, bro. I ain't a fan of it at all. But we are reaching to that 1 hour that we spoke about. Whenever she wants to. Yo, look at that. Yeah, today we definitely have. What is it? Bro. But today she bugged out. Yeah, hopefully a lot of people ate from this, bro. Like literally, bro. Shit. Again, we not in it because we couldn't get a move. You know what I mean? But yo, that's a nice move, bro. We do have this current area here. I want to see that she does retrace into it. Who knows? Is it? Coming down into this area here too. Alright, we done deep. Is there a high I can mark up? Yes, there is. There you go. Where's the high? 73.75. Yeah, she don't play no games today, brother, man. Hey, man. What can I say, bro? I mean, she did reach into that 1 hour. We did talk about it in our Sunday recap. So, let's see. But this is the nearest liquidity. So, let's see, bro. I don't even think we're going to even get something. This is it right here. It was a nice 2 minute right here. It gave, you know. Let me go ahead and put this high here as well. Uh, 22. Again, I did talk about I want to see at least some retracement higher, and she did it. How she did it? Aggressively. And I said it, bro. I literally said I want to see her do it, but she has to do it aggressively. I don't want to know other way. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. All right, we just reached into buy side, right? And we are continuing to go higher. Wow. Wait, how much was this move, bro? 14 minutes, man. Look at that, man. Oh my god. That is insanitation. That is insanitation. Alright. 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 I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I don't want to have this go off later. And then I wonder why it went off. Bro, didn't I just remove you, my boy? Thank you. Alright, so we are reaching buy side and into this 1 hour as well. This will be a risky buy. But, nah. Well, alright, so we deep in discount, bro. So let's just wait. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Cause we are in discount right now. We in premium, excuse me. So let me see how the 5 minute looking like. Okay. Yeah, so let's just be patient, bro. We just hit a 5 minute tool. That's what I marked up. Can we put that perfectly? 43.50. Oops. Okay, that works. Ready? Bro, am I bugging? 343.50. There you go. It's a nice, nice little area to go back into when, alright, if she does want to do that. Have a nice little spot in here. She does want to into that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. The spreads are insane today. Like literally insane. I might even lie to you. Look. This just from here to here on a regular day, it's not ideal. That's just insane, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Look at this shit. From here to here on a normal day, I would probably be about like maybe like 200, 300, 400 points with no like regular spread. But today, yeah, today is no joke, bro. The spreads are crazy, bro. The spreads are insane. $95.50. Yeah, just that. You see that little move right there? Let's say you get into that shit. Look. That's wild, bro. Wild, bro. Nah, bro. I'm good on that, bro. The spreads are insane today, bro. I'm telling you. I think it's because it's FOMC. Nah, yeah, I'm good, bro. Like I'm trading in a whole on a prop firm, right? Like just me trading on a prop firm. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. It's not even about being scared. Look at this. 153 points. It's $5 per contract, bro. That's about that's basically $250 right there to get 800. From premium, man. That's not a bad trade, bro. Listen, it's not a bad trade. From there to there, it's not a bad trade, bro. But I ain't no punk either. I'm not no punk, bro. I'm not no punk, bro. These niggas, bro. Excuse my language, bro. Nah, bro. You're gonna wait a little bit because we do have I did see that we had a yellow folder for 1030 FOMC, so I'm gonna let that storm pass by if that is the issue. But we do have, like, you know, other folders, you know, yellow folders, and like it's all full of news and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mark up these as well that occurred on ES, so you guys could see exactly what I was looking at. And then my OCD gonna make sure that it's perfect. 161. There we go. And then the low, 172.25. Like, it's not even about not me wanting to take it, but more of a, like, the current, like, do I have the currency for it? But this is a good setup right here. Nice. Just from here to here, bro. Bro, look at this. Yo, bro. Yo, spread is crazy today, bro. They said from here to here is 843. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you trade NAS, you know that this shit on a regular day is not no. Bro, is it possible I could go ahead and show you guys on another day? Let me see. How about from here to here? Yo, look. 30, look at that, bro. Look, I'll move like this. You see that, right? From here to here. Now look at this. Look at this. It's from here to here. Bro. Come on now. Come on now, Jeff. That's crazy, brother. Come on now. What is the high here? 57.25. We inside this one in here. Got like 4 more minutes onto this. Let's see here. So. All right. So what was this? 10:10. Okay. This was 10:10. We are reacting from it. This was a 5-minute. Currently, we are in this 5-minute that we traded into from that rejection. The night's still young. Interesting day, bro. Interesting day. But again, everything we had laid out and what we spoke about on the weekly, on the Sunday recap, it is unfolding. But usually the spread right now, it's nothing that I would like to deal with. Like ever since I seen this whole 4,000 points, excuse me, ticks, and it was like 1,000, points. I was like, come on now, brother. Look at this, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not even, look at this, bro. It's not me making it up. I'm not making it up. It's literally the spread today. Oh, bless me, Lord. Thank you. It's not, bro. I'm not. Still respecting this area here. Yeah, spreads are crazy, bro. Let's see if we can at least take out these lows down here. Let's see, because now we are still in premium. So let's see. Oh. There we are, going back into the area we had, gave that impulse, which is a good area to go ahead and target, because that's the last area we received this leg to the upside, right? So this is a good area to go ahead and reach for. This shit hurting my eyes, bro. You seen this? Like I said, I do want to. If she is gonna go lower, this will be a good area here to go ahead and touch down. Alright, you guys tuning in, just know that most of these that I have marked up, I didn't even take them because the spreads are incredibly super high, which basically if you get in, or even if you get in the right setup and it goes back on you, you should have a stop loss. Like I cut you now, you should have a stop loss. I then mark up this right here at the running up into this buy side, and then this whole this line right here is a 5-minute civvy inside a 1-hour civvy. Currently right now, this is a whole 15-minute that we already got traded to and through, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Let me see. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. So it could be less makeup on the chart. Currently we still in this 5-minute in here, and now we are retracing that. We are still this is a 10-10, which happened in micro, and if she does decide to go any lower, I do have this 2-minute in here, which was the last aggressive displacement higher that we had, so just keeping that in mind if it does decide to go ahead and run into it. Currently we are now retracing. What time is it? All right, so 10:30. I just seen that we have like a FOMC at 10:30, so I'm looking at it to see what type of reaction we're getting. I believe we just hit a 5-minute. Oh, we about to get close to a 5-minute in here. Yeah, I think, yeah, there we go. ES just hit the 5-minute. And also that is formed. So usually I like to look at 3 levels. The algo, they like to look at 3 levels, which is the high, the 50%, and the low, and then vice versa. Of the, PD array, and efficiency, even order block, which I don't trade, or gaps. So keep that in mind. We just hit this 5-minute, but we didn't even bother yet on NQ. Okay, now we're going back down. Another rejection of this 1-minute civvy, which also was created upon when this was created, but we took that out because it got traded to and through. But this candle right here, but this candle still respected, so we moved it all the way here. Again, we're targeting here, and she does wants to go ahead and move into it. I'm not in nothing. How we doing the spread? Brother, man, I have a stop loss of 480 with the spread. That retracement would have took me out. This is why I'm not in nothing, because I don't want to get into a good setup, right, and have no mercy, right? I prefer getting into a setup at least have some sort of mercy, But like I said, I have an automatic stop loss. The TP, I manage that myself because I like to take partials along the way, but I will have a target. So once it gets there, I'll exit out. If not by then, I'll be trailing it, right? So if it just overshoots my target, I will just trail it, with the last bit of contract that I have, which is usually be like 2 per each account out of 10. So, but like I said, bro, watching these right here. If it goes any further, there's no, we do have some light side below. Still, we have some, let me see. No. Nice. 5 minutes, about to get filled. We do have more down below. Oh. Yep, we do have more down below. Let's see, paying attention to these 2 minute in here. I'll go ahead and show you the 2 minute. So this was the 2 minute that we rejected at 10:02 from, and you can see we had that aggressive move higher. You know, we have it highlighted. Why? Because it was the last time price was around there, and then it gave us this beautiful, you know, this aggressive displacement higher. Okay. Got 1 minute of this candle. You guys didn't notice, even if we have not closed in here, we did reject off. Even though we have not closed below this area in here, this 5 minute, we still, you know, this, you know, rejected off that. So we did reach this 2 minute in here. Beautiful. Again, I'm not taking anything. The spreads is just insane, bro. Look at that. I'm not even lying to you, bro. Look, usually a move like this, it's not 100. It's not. Trust me, it's not. If you trade NAS, bro, you know, miss it. Even these guys. Yeah, bro. Come on now. Another did we close? All right, so we just closed below this 5 minute in here. I want to go ahead and mark it up. $32.25. Nice insanity day. All right, so if you remember this, I think this was the 5 minute that we had highlighted. We had an alert for, yeah, now coming back into it. $83.50. black line is just a new opening gap. Let's have it mark. Traded 2 and through it. I'm going to take that off. Did we jab into it? Yes, we did. We just jabbed into this area in here, this 5 minute. Yo, spread is crazy, bro. If you do trade today, just be cautious. Use a good lot size contract, whatever you trade for safety measures. Gotta get a new chair, bro. Shit's so crazy. Alright, so from the area we were first rejected off from at 10:02, we're giving another rejection. So we did came back into, I'll go ahead and show you guys my regular trading chart. We did came back into for NQ, which is on the left side, we did came back into the 930, 50% of it. Somewhat still, we are still in premium, and it's quite above, you know, premium for ES. You guys can see. Just missed that 5 minute. Coming into this area in here, which we had created a invert FEG. FOMO minutes onto 1050 micro. Maybe slow down a little bit. Not really. I'm just trying to see if we can have the spread, you know, go down a bit. Not the spread, but the yeah, I'll say the spread. Oh Lord, thank you. Yeah, it's cold in my room, by the way, because it's raining. I don't think I have the heater on. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe go back into this area in here. It's 5 minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this because we already traded to and through this one. What is the one? What is the low? 33 flat. And 439. Is it 439? Yeah. 39, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I'll do the same thing for these guys. Already inside this 5 minute right here that we had closed at 10:35. So feel like she might even continue going higher. Who knows? Have a nice little area in here to, you know, approach to. Why not? See maybe her continuing a little higher, much higher. Interesting day today. Marvy, I got one shot, one kill. We literally just had one shot. Make it worth. Oh, there it is. Bro. No. Alright, so we just into 950 micro. Let's see, because now we have like 10 more minutes of our trading time. We do have, you know, a couple of areas in here, which is also inside a 5 minute to go ahead and approach. We do have these equal highs up here that could be good as a target. Let's put this blue. There we go. I do believe that, you know, we could possibly even be continuing to push higher, but we just gotta wait and see if she just wants to do that. On the 1 minute, we do have this area in here, which we did trade to and through around 1050, and we did get a 1051 a rejection. Currently, we still, let's see if she wants to go ahead and continue and dive into this 1 minute buy sign and 50 sell sign balance, and then continue going up higher, which this would be aside from here, this will be the next area, because it's the last area we did receive a nice impulse to the downside, which is a good area to go ahead and, you know, look at price. Currently still rejected on this area we have rejected before. They give another, almost. Somebody chefing it up in the crib right now. They chefing it up. All right, let's see. Again, if she does go lower, I'll be targeting this high is here and say here. And if she does trade to and through, this becomes invalid, and so we'll be looking at the reach into these area in here, which is the last inefficiency of this current leg that we are trading into. And if she does continue going up lower, we do have inefficiency on this upper side of this 1 hour, which we talk about first before we even get into this daily in here that we want to see price get traded to. Okay, so keep that in mind. We have some nice, you know, equal, almost equal highs up here. All right, so for ES, we just hit it, you just target it. Now we are entering this 1 hour right here. 1 minute inefficiency here. You're about to reach it as well for NQ. Boom, there she goes. All right, now I'm looking at this 1 minute in here. Let's see if we can go ahead and target this area. Okay. Again, I'm not in nothing. I didn't take no setups today. I wanted to see if the spread, you know, cool down a little bit before we even do anything. It's okay. You know, days like this can help with my emotions and being okay with letting, you know, things go. If I don't enter anything, just being okay. All right, because these markets will humble you and will, you know, make you get into a trade, and you know, instead of, you know, doing it correctly, you would do it impulsively. And I guess everybody do their thing, right? Just, you know, someday somebody would trade on a no trading day, vice versa, right? So you stay in your own lane and not worry about what other people say, and honestly, you're gonna be great, and you're gonna be great. That's my personal belief, right? When you stick to your own lane and you stick to your own rules compared to other people's rules, you're gonna get a lot of criticism, but it's okay, all right? Because they're just curious as to why you did that. They just want to get it out of you, all right? But if you keep your, you know, emotions and you hold them down, and you're okay with these, you know, sort of move playing out and just back testing, you get better and better. Like today, honestly, I'm just gaining more confident more and more, right? Because like for the past months been, you know, pointing out what I want price to go to. She does it, right? And that makes me happy. Honestly, that makes me truly happy. Even whether it's a lose trade or win trade, you know, if it's a lose trade, you know, I'll be whatever, you know, I'll be a little cranky, but at the end of the day, it's trading, right? You get to the point where you're just emotionless, and nothing can really break you, like literally, because these markets will toss you up, throw you around, toss you up, throw you around, until you got no pain. Like that new movie, I forgot what that movie called, but the guy has no he feels no pain. I forgot what the name of it. It just came out not so long ago. All right, so we just reach into this 1 minute inverted, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that marked up. They do the same thing as well for here, but this is a 1 minute inverted FEG. So what we're gonna do with it, we're gonna go ahead and move it to where? This one right here. Okay. Is it perfect? Let's see. What is the low? 101. Almost. And what is the high? 83. 25. There we go. Okay. There we go. So let's continue to wait and see. We have some nice lows down here. She wants to go ahead and dive in later. Let me see how the 5 minutes looking like, just in case if she does decide to go back, just to have a better understanding of how it will be. Okay. I would love to see, more movement to the upside. So let's see. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I've been trading these challenge for like 3 months now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. And I've been holding it down, so I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. So it has built a lot in me. A lot of characteristic has built in me. So. Alright. I don't want to see price go lower. She is gonna go lower. I want to see her do it aggressively. Currently still inside this 5 minute. I'm gonna mark up 909.75. Oops. No. There we go. Ooh, my phone is already up on it. It's 11. It's 11. You know what time it is. Yeah. Let's see. I just want to stay just a little bit longer just to see these areas get taken to. Might be a little, a few minutes over. It's okay. I'll leave like in about 5 minutes. Come on, bro. You know the spread when you see them, bro. You know when you see them. There she goes. You're about to reach that area here. It's 5 minutes. It's gonna be a very good study case to do today when we come back. marking this, but I don't want to see her come back into it. I really don't. She does, it's okay. So I'm gonna stay until the 11:10. Have this 1 minute inverted here being created. Again, want to see price push into here. Can she do it? Yeah. Oh no, let's see though. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Hopefully today you guys found this insightful. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. Like I said, I will be creating like a small little course free of how I look at the market, and why do I do at times. Like today, even though we did had a nice gap into discount, we almost didn't see that. But I feel like it was meant to be because of the spread today, and we did stood out. We didn't really take any trade. I'll go ahead and show you guys my PN for today. Let me go ahead and go to settings, dollar total PNL today. Go ahead and extend that out. There you go. So we had no trades taken today. So it is what it is. Like I said, it was a great day to be content with letting go moon. So this was a great source of practice to do that, right? So as always, I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys the message of the day. Today is Monday and we are in day 50. It says, take a moment to think about all the nature Take a moment to think about all that nature gives to you every single day so that you can live, and yet nature never asks for anything in return. That is true giving. Always give without, expecting anything back. That's when it's, that, gift, or, you know, the gift doesn't have to be items. Is when it's, better received, and it feels better, right? Because now if you give something to someone and expect it, them to give you something back, and then they don't, then you might feel different rather than feeling good, because giving should make you feel good. I love giving, and it makes me feel good. Even when I don't have, I still find a way to give, and it just brighten up my day. All right. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I hope whoever traded today passed their account, hit a milestone today. I hope that today trading session was a day that helped you find that breakthrough, and I hope today was a day that opened up brand new doors, opportunities, and confidence to your trading, to your strategy, just overall. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. As always, by peace. Proper preparation prevent poor performance, and like my mama always say, be the first one in the room and the last one to leave, right? Apply that to anything you do. Don't rush the process, enjoy the process, and honestly absorb from the process, right? Plant them seeds every journey, every route y'all go. Plant them trees, so at the end of that current journey y'all in, is gonna be a whole forest. All right, so start with a little plant, with a seed, fertilize it, continue going on, let that grow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, have a great day, stay blessed, and as always, peace.